Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here today to react to Red vs. Blue Zero, Episode 2. In the last episode, we got to see Carolina and Washington. Washington being recovered from his situation in the last season. I forget if he was like that in the season before too, but it was definitely the worst in the last season. We got to see them at some kind of military base. They were transporting some kind of like artifact or something like that. And we got to meet our apparent new squad. I'm guessing since one of them's named Agent 1, the others are 2, 3, and someone they called the Rookie threw up in his helmet. That was pretty gross. And then we got to meet our bad guys. I don't remember catching their names. They probably said them, and I probably missed them. But I'm sure we'll get their names eventually. The episode name was Viper, so I'm guessing one of them is named Viper. Yeah, the animation is looking really clean. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to it because I'm just so used to the machinima style that they used for a lot of their stuff before, and just having like the animations in between them that they worked on. But no, it's gonna be a little bit of an adjustment. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's different. So it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it. But I really hope I do come to start enjoying it more as it goes on. Yeah, before we get started, just make sure you're going and supporting the original creators by watching this on Verve or Rooster Teeth. Make sure you're giving them the credit that they deserve for creating this series and this company and all this awesome stuff that's changed. Probably it's changed so many people's lives, like seeing like all these people that have either worked for the company or are fans of the company. Even people like me that are just like reacting to it. There's some reactors who started off exclusively on Rooster Teeth stuff, and their lives are now in a completely different place it would have been than it would have been without it. So it's just amazing to see what this company has become off of such like small beginnings. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Switch here and going in 3, 2, 1. Whoops, did it not go? 3, 2, 1. There we go. So are we gonna get like an actual like intro like for every episode? It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to this, like the soundtrack for this too, because I'm so used to Red vs. Blue having like the Jeff Williams music. And it's so good to see Jeff Ramsey's name up there still. Oh.
She's awake. Where is he?
All right.
David. Washington. Agent Washington.
Agent Carolina, we only found you. What happened?
Oh man.
It was a tactical takedown. They knew exactly what they were doing and how to get close undetected.
Oh, my bad. Does anyone have a phone charger? I have the cable, but I don't
That
have
is
that end thingy.
a giant ass phone charger.
What do you guys call it? I call it a butt.
Hey, you're a butt. They were fast, and they had special armor. It was unlike anything I've ever seen.
What do you suggest we do?
Let's see what I'm working with. First up, Axel, former glass operative, current AOD golden boy, and weapons expert. He's got a wife and kid at home along with a couple of Boy Scout merit badges. That's just my guess. a team of lovable misfits without its father figure. He's your tactical lead and your emotional security blanket. He's
I like that he's wearing the
actual father. A bit on the nose, if you ask me. Speaking of
I like that he's wearing the
if
George
you told me
armor
she
from
was an 18-year-old
Reach.
with daddy issues, I'd believe it. She's a rebellious, competitive punk with a nifty little power that gives her super speed and incredibly high marks. But not as high as one. Headstrong and impulsive, she could be the next leader of Shatter Squad if she can learn to work on a team. And Raymond, tech guy would be an understatement. This kid makes Guy Fieri look like an amateur cook with a wacky wardrobe in place of an actual personality. He's also the newest to the team and desperate to fit in.
Wait, what?
Well, it's one thing to read up on our files. It's another to see us in action.
Yeah, we're good.
This is going to take more than just willpower and a plucky attitude.
We'll head back to Falcon Base, see if we can gather any intel. Hey, rookie, gear up. Where's Raymond?
Oh, my phone's juicing up. It's at 25%. If I could just get it to 30, we can head out.
Looks like 30% to me. Gear up.
You must be tiny. We hear you can repair just about
I'm,
anything.
I'm trying
So what do you think?
so hard not to compare that leader to Sarge.
Whoa.
For sure.
Great.
Psych, that's it. What I can do is spruce him up and rework the entire thing. These warthogs are ancient. Kind of like you.
Yeah, well, if I had it my way, I'd finally hang up my dog tags and go back to my first true love.
Ew, gross.
10,000 RPM.
Man,
16
she is incredibly animated.
Turbocharge. The Millennium Falcon 3000. Get in my way and that'll be your grass.
What is he staring at?
Axel,
Oh, St. Augustine.
almost lost you there, but are we done here?
Yeah, I was sorry. Just thinking about
Lawnmowers.
Ew.
We know.
Anyway, I'll call you when I'm done, so keep your phone on you. Bye.
and where do you
So,
think you're going?
like, her being so animated is throwing me off.
Caroline is right. We need to train together. Come on.
Trying to take down the whole world on your own?
That's the plan.
Then why are you on Shatter Squad?
I want to beat whatever was strong enough to beat you.
I think it's because you know you need help. And you know you can't do it on your own.
All right, ladies. Let's shoot stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna have. I guess I'm gonna have to get used to like there being more of a focus on animation since it's like their own. They're all their own like
Limiter on your suit.
all their own animations being done.
In a lot of trouble.
Easy.
So I guess there's obviously going to be like large parts where it's less about the dialogue and more about the animation and the action.
The cards were priority 1. The turrets were secondary. Reset to 1.
Nice work out there. You've trained new teams before?
A few times, actually. Hopefully this will be the last.
Where have I heard that before? So, what's up with these two?
Where do I begin?
So I really want to know if this is like actual armor from the games, or if this is like their own designs.
Prepare yourself.
Get out from behind me.
Come on, West. This base is spooky. Ah! What was that?
It's gonna be my foot up your ass if you don't get to work.
Ooh, system's fried. Mainframe is toast. But I'm sure I can recover.
Just make it happen, kid.
Just make it happen, kid.
What was that, soldier?
I'm in. I've always wanted to say that.
Oh my god.
The security cam records
This
are
guy.
scrapped, but the visor cam servers are still online.
Huh. Using the recorded visor cam feeds instead. Smart, kid.
Speaking of records, I accessed everyone's personal files earlier.
And?
With all due respect, sir, why would an officer end up on the same squad as his daughter?
From the moment she was born, life's never been easy for East.
Okay, so her name is East.
And I didn't know what to do. The Alliance of Defense said they could save her.
You gave her up?
She was just a kid. I did what any father would do. So they took her. They took her to
Starlight Laboratories. And it worked. But not without a price. A family torn in opposite directions.
So is that like an actual in-game model? Because
And West.
that's how like they would stand in like the old series while holding their weapons for no reason.
Did you just see? What was that?
The price. Burst step is what we call it. No clue how it works, but it's a side effect of Starlight's experiments.
Useful?
Maybe. It's like a give and take, a push and pull.
What's Maverick's story?
Who, Agent One? Always got something to prove. Her family, AOD Elite, KIA. Took her in as one of my own. Now I have 3 daughters. Talented,
But undisciplined.
only one to enlist. Following her mother's footsteps, I suppose.
Base, just like we trained.
I will say the animation does look really good.
Beat it up, East. Worry about yourself.
Well, I will say, with her, sometimes it is very hard to tell what is actually happening in the scene.
Who are we up against here?
I don't know, Axel. Something's... not right.
So what do we know?
That's the thing. We know nothing. A fortified base burned to the ground by just 3 attackers.
Sounds like they knew exactly when and how to hit the base. What were they after?
AOD classified, so I don't know the details. What I do know is David and I were on assignment, security detail to move what
Wait, is that Washington's actual name?
risk asset.
Now the asset and your friend Washington are missing.
And I don't believe in coincidences. I'm getting my friend back, Axel.
What about AOD? Can't you just ask for backup?
They'll sweep this under the rug like it never existed. It's what they do best. So, I'm on my own.
You have us now. We're your backup.
I love the big dumb cast over the armor.
This is how it's done, Grandma.
Enough playing around. Let's see what you two are really made of. You first.
Let's go, Granny. You just gonna let her beat you down like that?
Come at me. Both of you.
Oh, you're really gonna end it right there? Come on, man. I was actually really starting to get into that. Yeah, no. That's another good episode. I'm liking it. I like that we have like an actual like plot like right off the bat. I'm still really interested to see where we're going with this. The animation, like I said before, it's really solid, and I can see where they're trying to keep with the like the original like comedic feel in like certain scenes with the rookie. Yeah, no, it's seeming really solid so far. Let me go ahead and stop that. I can't wait to see where it's going. I'm glad that we do still have someone from the old series in it, because it would be sad to see all of them go. And it does make sense that that Carolina and Washington would be the ones that we have right off the bat. No, I believe I did see somewhere that like I guess Tucker comes back in a later episode. So I'm excited to see him. But yeah, it's we have, oh god, I can't remember the red guy's name. We have East and West and Agent 1 and the rookie. And they all have like their own personality quirks. Like I said, it's hard for me not to compare West to the Sergeant or to Sarge, because like it feels so much like they're supposed to be the same character, but I know that they're not supposed to be, so it's going to be a little bit for me to try and like separate the two. I wonder if this is like going to be its own contained thing, like I think it was season 17 or 16. Like I know one of those seasons was like just a bunch of mini stories put together, and then it's like I think it was like its own contained thing. I wonder if this is going to be like its own contained thing too. If it's just going to be like one season of this and then maybe go back to like the other guys, or maybe this is just going to be Red versus Blue from now on. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Patreon if you want. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I will see you in the next video.